What do you think people get wrong about women's soccer?
Ooh, wrong about women's soccer. Ugh, that's so hard. I have no idea. There's definitely things out there. That's like a ChatGPT question. Give me an inspiration.
What would ChatGPT say?
Should we see what ChatGPT?
Should we find out?
Yeah, because honestly, they might give me ideas.
Okay.
Oh no, what is it?
Oh no.
Welcome back to the Momentum Podcast, where we highlight and humanize athletes from overlooked sports. Today, we'll highlight Hopkins High School graduate and Minnesota Gopher women's soccer player, Avery Petty. Because Avery is a freshman, we spent a lot of time talking about her high school soccer career in Minnesota, which she's lived and played for her entire life, and dove into her leadership as a captain. Then, we covered her experience living in college with her teammates, and how she felt when she first stepped on the field in her first ever collegiate Gopher soccer game. And then, we talked about all the support systems that exist for her to rely on during moments like those. And then we devolved into talking about fun memories from our high school lives in rival high schools, and fun and not so much fun memories so far from college. We even had to consult ChatGPT for help on a question that stumped both of us. We shared a ton of laughs during this episode, and as you'll find out, we clearly both love to yap. So sit back, relax, and open your mind. I'm Nate Unger, and this is the Momentum Podcast.
So who is in your family?
It's me, my mom, my dad, and my two sisters. And then my dog, if, like Ashley said, if we're counting pets, my dog.
Which we are.
Yes.
What's your dog's name?
Nala.
Nala?
Mm-hmm. She's so cute.
So how has your family, and maybe Nala, supported your soccer career through high school?
They've definitely been there, every step along the way. Like I said, my middle sister played soccer growing up. She was a goalkeeper at Hopkins, and then she played college, like her first 2 years at University of Northern Iowa.
Okay.
And I was just kind of like, we'd go to her soccer games. I'd just tag along. I know, like, my mom said one time I, like, ran onto the field and she'd, like, go chase after me. So maybe all along I knew I wanted to play soccer, but it was just one of those things where I was just kind of thrown into it, and I've never played any other sport after I started just because I loved it, and I just continued. But
so
yeah.
you, unlike Ashley, you didn't play, like, basketball or
I only played soccer,
only soccer.
I don't know if my parents were like, oh, she seems to like it, this is good enough, or, but I was kind of chilling with it because, like I said, I was playing, like, rec soccer, then eventually club and stuff, and it, it was good, so yeah.
Yeah. So you joined Hopkins and it's such a weird thing to say, join Hopkins.
No, you're good.
So you started playing for varsity in 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like, being, like, super young in comparison to the rest of the team, where, like, the seniors are 4, even 5 years older than you are? What's that kind of experience like?
I knew, like, going into it before, like, since my sister did play, I was going to, like, the camps and, like, the captain's practices, like, since I was, like, in 5th grade or 4th grade. So I was going there really young. So I did know, like, a lot of the players to begin with. But then once I joined the team, it was definitely, like, different just because, socially, like, these girls are, like, like, a lot older. I've gone through a lot more stuff than, like, I have. But it was definitely nice just to, like, have older girls to, like, as support. And even, like, my older sisters. Like, it was definitely, like, different. But I also joined along, like, side, like, Charlotte Lee. Like, I went to Hopkins with her. She was a year older, but she made it the same year as me. And I kind of had her there, too. And we played club soccer at TFE for a little bit. And we lived, like, close to each other, so we were carpool buddies as well. But definitely having her by my side was, like, a good, like, relief, So it was definitely, like, different, but it was really fun. And that was the thing. That was, like, one of my goals. Like, Ashley, like, I want to make, like, at that time, I was like, I want to be the youngest player to make Hopkins varsity, And so at the time, being able to achieve that was, really great. Like, my mom picked me up and I, like, started crying, even though it was just, like, literally high school soccer. It was just something I've always wanted, and I'm emotional, so it was great.
Like, at the time, like, you're in high school, that's, like, as old as you'll ever, or as young as you'll ever be, like, in soccer is everything to you, so it's like,
and at that time, that was, like, the biggest thing in that moment,
right?
So
Which totally warrants the emotion. Like, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah. I kind of felt stupid thinking about it, but I'm like, in the moment, it was a really big deal to me, as a little 8th grader.
Yeah, no. So when did you become captain?
My junior year.
Okay. So you became captain your junior year. Mm-hmm. Like Ashley.
Yes,
sir. What is your leadership style like? And how would it kind of
what is my leadership style like?
Work with the rest of the people on your team or captains on your team?
I feel like I'm definitely like the loud one. Not the loud one, but I think I use my voice a lot in some ways. I like to think I'm fun. So I try to balance like using my voice in like giving direction and yelling, but not being like mean. Like, have it being like constructive. Yeah. So I feel like definitely being an older player on Hopkins and having been playing soccer for so long, I would just kind of, like the voice. And also just trying to lead by example too, like doing my thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I would say I'm definitely very like outgoing and out there. Like, I'm always like willing to like, introduce myself to like a little like a young player and stuff. So, yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of teams, I was interviewing Robert Matura, who won state cross country this year. And his thing was like he was on a team where that wasn't really a thing, where it would be kind of the older guys, and then the younger guys, and there wouldn't be really much of a connection. So the fact that you kind of went out of your way to do that is like super cool.
And I think that's the thing. Like I said, joining so young, I just made relationships with girls older than me, and then like even like being here, like we're like freshmen, but I hang out with the seniors like every day. I hang out with the juniors. Like we're all just so like together, in a way. So
I don't get that vibe at all of like any like I think everyone in your team is just super integrated.
No, we're all so close.
Yeah,
I could hang out with anyone. Like sometimes there's people where you just like can't like hang out one-on-one with, like,
it's
but like if I sat down at lunch in like AV, like where we eat, and like anyone could like come sit, like that's how close we are. So Amazing. I made a day in the life on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Omelet will be on there. Frick, what's my username? Follow it. Kidding. I don't post on TikTok very early, but it was a really good TikTok.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was a day in the life.
A day in the life. This is content we're looking for from.
Yes.
Day in the life. Was it like just you, or was it with others?
Ashley was in it a lot because she's like, we literally spend the whole day together usually, and then like our team was in it and stuff too. It was just a day in the life of my life. It wasn't that interesting, but I felt like I was like, ooh, this is so fun, to make.
Okay, if you were to take like 5 seconds of that video, and like you had to show 5 seconds of the video to, like, let's say you're at a football game and like,
like the 5 seconds.
Yeah, and then like there's like a video board, right? And then like everyone's sitting there and like they're dying to know what it's like to be Avery Petty on the women's soccer team. Which 5, maybe 10 seconds of that video would you air?
Probably the video I have of Ashley taking the trash out. Okay, it's because we have these electric scooters, and we have tons of trash. Like I don't know how we accumulate so much trash.
We never take it out, bro.
We never take it out, and it's low-key like a hike to go to the trash cans or whatever. So she takes like she has her little like scooter, and then she puts the trash bags and she like scooters around the corner. It's so funny.
Like Santa Claus.
No, it's like a bunch of like bags and stuff.
Funny. You don't drop it.
No, exactly, because then she'll just run in. But yeah, that's probably my favorite part. Not that interesting, but pretty good.
So hilarious. I think that'd be okay. So you were in club soccer. You kind of did 2 clubs, right? TFE and MTA. What made you kind of choose MTA over TFE in the end?
I think, I don't know. I loved TFE. Had a great experience there, but I think, my last year was also like the year where, for example, like Grace Fogarty, Maddie Raymond, they left because they graduated, and now like they're here. And so a lot of the girls I was like really close to were leaving, and I always kind of like thought about MTA because TFE and MTA they're not like rivals, but like, I don't know, I feel like MTA just has been around for so long that they're just known for like developing really great players and sending players off to, great schools and stuff. And I knew like obviously Ashley and Grace were there, and I just thought it'd be really cool to, be able to play with them and just kind of like, I don't know, reach another level, because those girls, our team, we had so many great players. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to kind of like surround myself with people that will make me better. So
One of my favorite quotes, I'm going to probably say this every single time in the podcast, but like, you're the average of your 5 closest friends.
Mhm.
Like, it's such a thing. And like, seeing all these different sports teams operate, it's just so true.
Yeah.
Like, not like everyone's the same, but everyone's the same. Like,
Exactly.
you're just so determined by the people you spend time with.
Mhm.
It's like,
You
such a
really
real
are
thing.
who you surround yourself
Exactly,
with.
exactly, yeah. But back to like being a leader on the team and kind of that surrounding yourself with leaders on the team, like
At a Hopkins?
yeah.
or-
And how did your leadership? Yeah, Hopkins. How would your leadership style as more of an outgoing person kind of complement or contrast the other captains on the team at the time?
I feel like it complemented really well because I was captains with Bryn Etzel and Avery Shaw, and they play hockey at St. Olaf now, so they were definitely, you know, I feel like they were maybe a little bit on the quieter side. And then I was also captains with Savannah Giesecke. She plays soccer at UMD now. And we were like, me and Savannah were the only two that really played like soccer all year round. Like, we're really like dedicated to it. And so I feel like we kind of used our voices more in a way to like help like direct people, like, this is what you should be doing, or like, go here, like, go left, you know,
Yeah,
like just like simple soccer terms. I feel like we used our voices more and led like that. But then also Bryn and Avery were such hard workers that they like led by example. And so people would just kind of like see what they were doing, just try to do that. And so I feel like we honestly like kind of like opposites attract, but
Yeah.
it blended really well.
So unlike Edina, where it was kind of like a group of people who were kind of with the same goal and the same, I guess,
Yeah.
demeanor to them, you guys kind of had a contrast, which also works.
Exactly.
Which also does work. So
because that's
yeah.
the thing. Because some girls like at Hopkins, especially like, are just playing their high school season just for fun, you know, and then
yeah,
being around people that maybe want a little bit more out of it kind of helps drive them, and then leads to, like I said, a common goal. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah,
So that's what's great about being a part of a team.
yeah.
Visiting Minnesota after that visit, I was just like, wow, like I had like the best time ever. You know, like the players were so nice to me. The coaches were great. The facilities were amazing. And so I just like knew I could like see myself here. And I feel like that's just like what separated it from like everything else. And I don't know, I just love the fact of like, I don't know, Aaron and like Maya, like I kind of was used to having male coaches too. And so seeing them in like a sport environment was just so cool to me. And like even Tara, like our like goalkeeper coach, it's just really great to see like powerful women, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And so that was also a fun like, you know, factor.
So in the end, it was the fact that you kind of felt at home.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, and I feel like when like people like that, when you look at a school, you just kind of know, you know, like
yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
it's like with everyone, like
yeah,
my friend Sydney Drevlo, like when she
right,
moved to Nebraska,
yeah,
like I remember talking to her, and like she absolutely visited many places, but like she just kind of knew like Nebraska just felt like it, you know, like
yeah,
felt like
just kind of felt like
the place.
You can kind of tell like with the team too. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you're like
Exactly.
how do you kind of fit in with the team's puzzle?
And she said like that's the thing, like when she went on her visit, like she just clicked with like the girls on the
Right.
visit, but then as well as the team.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. It's a dichotomy.
exactly.
So yeah, you pick the U of M. You're here. How does the coaching staff and the team kind of work together to like pursue the common goal of just like being a team?
Well, I feel like first, like to be able to pursue it, everyone needs to have that drive. Like we said, like belief, like that's something we like have in our team meetings and our team talks all the time. We always ask like each other, like, why Minnesota? Like, why'd you choose it? And so I feel like just because we all have the same belief within each other, it just kind of like works, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're coming to practice like wanting to make us better, and we come to like want to get better.
Yeah.
And so I feel like then it just kind of works. And we all work super hard, whether, you know, that's doing the ropes in the gym that suck, or, you know, or like running up and down the field, or like doing 1v1s even though we hate them, you know. We do what we need to do to get better.
Yeah. And I kind of want to touch on this earlier because you mentioned this. But you had male coaches pretty much all up until
yeah. Besides my I had a female coach my last year of high school soccer, which she was great too. Yeah.
But what's it like having like a very female-dominated coaching staff, and what is the difference, and maybe some of the advantages of having that coaching staff?
Yeah, it's definitely really nice just to like even see, because obviously being female, it's great seeing like powerful female, like leaders. Leaders doing what you are doing. Because like I said, our head coach, she played soccer. Our assistant head coach also played like soccer at Penn State, and so it's just kind of great because I know like they were once doing what we're doing now, and so even just like advice, you can always ask them because it's great to have someone that like to be able to ask questions that were in your shoes,
Yeah.
And so that's just nice, and I don't know, just like sometimes we just relate more,
Right.
Obviously,
Duh,
female being female,
Right. Exactly.
We'll talk about, like, her daughters or, like,
right, yeah.
her family. Or, like, we'll talk about, like, even, like, she'll joke about us with, like, boyfriends and stuff.
Right.
Like, it's just so funny. Like, she
exactly.
feels like our mom sometimes. She literally is our mom, I feel like, sometimes. So, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's totally an advantage.
Exactly.
A team, like, the same gender, like...
Yeah.
I can say that as someone who had all-male coaches. Like, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but then also, like I said, I feel like it's great having those female coaches, but then... Our male coach, like, Ellis, really keeps them, like, in check, like, he's also, like, they all balance each other very well.
Yeah.
Because they're great coaches, but they're also very intense, and so I feel like they also, like, how I was, like, with my captains senior year, like, opposites attract, like, and they balance off each other really well.
Which I think you want on a college sports team.
Exactly.
Sure. But, I mean, it's not all good. And sometimes you have, like we were talking about earlier, like, feel pressure to perform at such a high level, and it's such a new thing coming in as a freshman.
Yes.
And then also like straight out of the gate, like soccer is a fall sport. You're transitioning to a new school.
That's the thing that's hard. It's like you got school and then you got soccer, and it's like I just want to be able to focus on one, but
like I can barely get to Carlson if I have Google Maps. Like how am I supposed to compete in a D1 soccer team?
Exactly. There'd be times where I'm like I wake up, I go to lift, then I have to walk to my Carlson class, and then I have to walk back.
Yeah.
And then we have practice. So, like, the fall's hard, but it's fun.
Yeah. So how do you deal with like pressure for playing games? Because you did get some minutes on the field this season.
It definitely was. I feel like everyone, like, no matter how much you play, everyone will feel pressure no matter what.
Yeah. And
so it was one of those things where I'm very grateful for the time I had, and it was definitely different because you're on the sideline and like. Obviously, like, I didn't start, but you never know when your name's going to get called, which is, like, I don't know. And then, like, when your name does get called, it's like, whoa, what's happening? You get, like, a little boost of adrenaline, but it's just the most exciting thing ever. And then, you get to the line, you go in, and honestly, that adrenaline, like, gives you an extra boost. And I'm happy with what I did when I was out there, and I'm happy I got, a lot of opportunities. So... yeah, but I feel like I'm always, like, no matter the circumstances, I'm still trying to figure it out. But like I said, Gopher Sports are really good about providing, like, sports psychology and stuff. So I go to my sports psych every week, and that's just also another, like, thing. Or I'll talk to Ashley, being one of my best friends, so yeah.
So when it comes to, like psychologists, do they do, like, physical and mental health, or, like, what is their role?
Well, it's definitely, like, just someone that, like, you'll go in just, like, a regular, like, therapy session, kind of, but... yeah. It's, like, in the athletic building, and, you can set your times. You can, like, if you start early, you can, like, kind of, like, get your own, like, therapist. And then, like I said, I've had mine, like, ever since I came. So I've gotten really close with her, and she basically knows, like, my whole life. And so it's just kind of someone that's nice, like, you can just kind of let it all out. Yeah. And then when I get out, I feel like a weight's, like, lifted off my shoulders, Yeah. And so, because some days, like, aren't the best, whether it's, like, school, your home life, or like your sport, and so it's just nice having someone there. Yeah.
I mean, personally, like, I think it's cool that you guys have a separate thing for the athletic department. But personally, I think everyone should have a therapist.
Same, I agree.
I've tried to go through the system of getting one here at the U of M, and it's not great. I mean, there's like waiting times and waiting lists, so it's kind of cool that you guys have like a separate, like, I guess,
people, like, organization,
cohort of, like, people that you can, and like you said, you got really close to your psychologists too, and it's like it's cool that you guys get to build that relationship as athletes, especially in your situation where you're a freshman playing for D1 sports team right out of the gate. It's like it's a lot of emotion and a lot of feelings, both good and bad. So it's really good to have that support system. Take me back to like your first, just chilling in the, what do you call it, the bench, and your name gets called for the very first time.
Oh, I think that was okay. That was like our against Iowa State. Yeah.
Iowa State. Yeah, that was pretty early in the season. So what was that? What was that feeling like?
It was honestly like unreal because you preseason, you're just working hard just to try to like, show the coaches what you can do. Like I said, I was surrounded by so many players. So like Sophia Romine, Sophia Bowman, like fifth years, like great players. Like, and I kind of played the same position. Like I kind of knew like I wasn't going to start, but when I went in, I think I went in pretty early or like maybe halfway through the game. I don't know. Like this sounds bad, but I'm the type where I don't set my expectations low, but I was just like, I'm just grateful for like everything I've received so far that I'll take anything I can get.
Right.
And so going in, I was like, whoa, I did not expect this. But like I said, the adrenaline, like it started going. I got on the line and I subbed in and it was crazy. Like I said, the speed of play and like just the intensity is so different, but it's also so fun. And honestly, like easier in some ways because I had my teammates behind me, like, man on, like, that maybe I didn't have before, like, go left, go right.
Yeah.
Or, like, push up, and so it was definitely very exciting. And even just, like, wearing, like, the uniform again, because, like, the last time I wore it was on my visit for, like, the pictures, And so just being able to, like, wear my number, because my number is very special to me, too, because it was, like, my first number I ever wore, like, rec soccer.
Oh, really? 28? Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first ever number. And so being able to like wear it in college, it's just like so full circle. Full circle.
28 to start, 28 to end here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. I didn't know that.
And that's the thing. That's why I also have my nickname AP, because when I played rec soccer, I played with Avery Shaw, and my number is 28, and my initials were AP, like Adrian Peterson.
Oh,
and so they're like AP, and so I literally have had that, like, it's like my soccer name. So
continuity. That's
exactly.
Funny. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I rarely go by my real name, which is weird. Like everyone calls me Petty or AP. So.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like even just like it's easier to say too. I feel like Avery is 3 syllables.
Yeah, exactly.
AP
like,
is 2. Petty is 2.
Maybe just like my mom if I'm in trouble, but that's like it.
Oh, like your family calls you AP as well, or
like my family will call me Avery or like Aves, but like
Aves.
That's like literally like just the 4 people,
right?
And then everyone else. Yeah.
So
it's kind of fun. So then when anyone like says my real name, I'm like what?
I think I said your real name when I
exactly. You might say my real name.
You, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
like,
fine.
It was like whoa.
Yeah.
It was like wait, I'm that's my name. Yeah.
Or even in school, I'm just like wait, I forget. Like they asked me to introduce myself, and I'm like,
what's up? I'm AP.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like AP because I'm so used to it.
Wait, that's not a real name. Oh shoot.
Exactly. They're probably, and then some people are like, your name's actually AP. So yeah.
What other support structure do you have with that like athletic department here?
I feel like we have those things, and then also like I have my academic advisor, but we also have like an academic athletic advisor in a way.
Ooh,
so I kind of have
goofy.
2.
Yeah.
And his name's Kyle. He's like the GOAT, greatest person of all time. Like he really like will like in the beginning of the fall we had weekly meetings, and so basically just to make sure like our grades are like looking okay, like
right.
No missing assignments, just kind of like someone else there to like make sure school's going good, because obviously school first. And he's just like a great resource to have, because he'll help like set up our schedules, especially because we have to like make sure it aligns with like practice time. Like I said, like getting classes we want, or even just like I want to take classes in the summer as well. So just like setting that and figuring that out. He's just like a great resource. And like I said, he's honestly like being also like I feel like another dad here in a way, because I'm like, I'm so nervous for my test. And he's like, you'll do just fine. Like, it's your first test. Like, he's really good at, like, calming us down, you know? Good. And so he's just, like, he's a great guy to help with that stuff. Yeah. And he responds really fast, like, emails, which I love. I hate when people take a long time.
My bad. I definitely did that when we were texting.
Oh, no, you're good. But just, like, with stuff, like, school stuff, like, I'm someone where, like, if I'm curious, I need to know now. Like, when I email my professors, I'm like, I hope they, like, get back to me in like 5 minutes, you know?
Yeah,
And so
which
even,
never happens.
never
You can
happens,
hope.
but I
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or I just hate, like, I don't have to be, like, too formal with him. Like, I hate when I have to be formal on email. Like, I need to be formal sometimes.
You know what's goofy?
What?
I feel the same way, but with like podcast people. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be less formal.
Or I hate when I'm sending my emails, I have to be like, hi,
Yeah.
blank, comma, blah, blah. And then I have to, like, say thank you, indent it. Like, ugh, I don't like doing all that work.
If I ever get like a text like or something addressing me as Mr. Unger about a podcast, I'm gonna be so like freaked out. Like,
No, that's the thing. Like, ugh, I hate being formal, but it's okay.
to all my future guests, please don't be formal.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we're looking for.
Exactly.
It's
Chilled
exactly
and
what
laid
we're looking
back.
for.
AK nonchalant. That's
Nonchalant.
Nonchalant. That's
Yes.
how people
Use
describe
all
me.
use all the Gen Z buzzwords because I'm in Gen
Yes.
Z. I can handle
There's
it.
this girl named Samantha on the gymnastics team. She walked into her apartment and she's like, AP, you're just so nonchalant. And that's probably like the biggest compliment I've ever received. Having that compliment like made my day.
I mean, it's true. Like, you are.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Woo, let's go.
But like, that's good because like, I think a lot of people outside of athletics, they'll like look at you guys as like super like.
Yeah, well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm not like serious at all. Like, I would like
Yeah.
to say I'm definitely like the jokester of the team. Like,
Yeah.
I'm making jokes. Like, I'm making people laugh. Like, I'm saying stupid stuff. Like,
Right.
and so, yeah.
You need that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I love like D1 soccer. Like, has to be serious, but at the same time, if it's always gonna be
I
serious,
mean, it really doesn't.
you're
at
never
the
gonna have
same time.
fun.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just trying to live a fun life. You know.
Yeah.
So that's my goal.
Yeah. So I'm doing this.
Exactly.
I get the same goal. You live with your teammates.
Yes,
That's a
I
whole
do.
nother thing that I didn't even realize that you
Mhm.
did. Like, I knew you were living in radius
Yeah, but like.
before, but I didn't know you lived the entire summer with your teammates. That
It
is
was
a-
like summer camp, like on steroids. I don't
Was
want
it-
to say that, but like, you know what I mean? It was like
yeah,
summer
yeah,
camp,
yeah,
like
yeah.
to the max. It was really fun.
Do you have like a favorite summer memory?
Oh, this is so hard.
Top 3.
Oh, top 3. I don't know. I remember, I think, okay, one time we all like the freshmen came up to 6:30, which is like where me and like where I live, and we all just like had like burgers and like attempted to cook them. They honestly tasted good,
Yeah.
but like even just like making dinners, or like I said, we like on the summer nights we all have scooters. We just like scooter around campus when like no one was there.
Yeah.
And I remember like every time we'd scooter, we were like, I'm so excited for people to come, you know, like actual like students.
That's interesting.
Because it was
yeah.
so empty.
Yeah.
And probably like we'd go to like movies and stuff, or even just like hang out in like our lounge, you know, like we have really cool like recliner chairs. So just like hang out there because those summer workouts are deadly. And so like
Right.
honestly, like after we just like all take like naps together in like
That's so
the lounge.
That's so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not on a D1 sports team, but I can't make the assumption that every college sports team has you living with your teammates in the same
Yeah.
grade as you, who, by the way, you have played for since,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you played for club. So it's like, it's a whole thing.
It
It's not an
is.
experience that every athlete gets. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
And like I said, like
It's
that
awesome.
summer class was also like really fun, to
Yeah.
be honest. Because it was like, because us and a couple other sports live in the radius. So it's like we all do our sports, then we all get to go to class. And then like during breaks, sometimes we got like a little break in between the class. Like us and like the hockey team or the football team or the, you know, basketball team, like we'd all go to like nautical bowls, then we come back.
Right.
So I feel like we all just got so close with like
Yeah.
people.
Just the
is
casual stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's also nice because it's like you relate to these people so much because they work so hard, like
Right.
out of the classroom.
Are there any trips that you took as a group of roommates that you could?
We went to Wayzata. They took, like, I've obviously been to Wayzata, same with Ashley, but we took
Yeah.
Aaron and Carson to Wayzata just to, like, you know, like the downtown area.
Oh, the dock, the trendy prom.
Yeah, just like a
picture
stupid
location.
trendy place. Yeah, we went there. We went to like Lake Bidet Makaska. I think that's what's
Oh
called.
yeah.
Like I took him to Punch Pizza too because I
I
love
love Punch Pizza too. Oh my goodness.
I love Punch Pizza, and they obviously don't have it in North Carolina. So I was like, you have to have this, and they tried it and literally love it. So I'm like, it's like the best pizza ever.
It
That's probably
is.
also why I chose Minnesota because I was like, I need to be here.
Punch.
Yeah.
I remember going on a ride with my friends to that Punch Pizza
Mhm.
location. We like did this crazy, I don't know, like 50-mile ride. We started in Excelsior.
Whoa, like bike ride?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's
we went out to
insane.
Minneapolis and down.
I would need 5 pizzas after that. Wow.
We pretty much had 5 pizzas.
Yeah.
We took a pit stop for lunch at Punch Pizza by
So
David
good.
Haska.
Oh yeah, that's the one I usually go to.
Yeah, and then it was 50 miles, so it's the entire day. So we had to hit up Chipotle and Hopkins.
Yes. Oh, the downtown one.
The downtown one.
That one's kind of. Sometimes it depends on the workers. Sometimes it's not the best.
I mean, after 40 miles of biking, anything,
Yeah.
I can't be picky at that point.
Exactly, but honestly, at
Hopkins.
that time though, I'm Team Qdoba though. I don't really like Chipotle.
Yeah.
Do you like Chipotle or do you like
Chipotle's
Qdoba?
fine. It's
No.
fast food. You have to set your expectations
But it's
kinda low.
good fast. It's decent fast food. It's not like McDonald's or
No,
something.
it's not McDonald's. It's not McDonald's.
But I'd rather have Qdoba, and that's at Dinky Town, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Dinky Town McDonald's. What a place.
Everyone's there, I
What a
swear.
place. I went there after a hockey game. The game against Wisconsin.
Oh, I was there too.
Were you really?
Wait, I
You
was
missed
there
each other?
Saturday. Were you there Friday? Or-
Saturday.
You were there Saturday?
I was there. Were you at the game?
Yes,
Did we miss each other?
Bro, we got there. We were waiting outside because we're getting great spots.
Oh.
And so me at my whole our room, me, Ashley, Davey, and Grace, we get there and then we
yeah.
run up and did you sit in the student section?
Yeah.
I did too.
How do we miss each other?
That's so crazy.
That's how big our school is. We can miss it. You can go to a college sports game at our school, be in the
Literally.
same venue, in the same section, and still miss each other.
That's what's crazy.
That's so insane.
I was having the time of my life though.
Yeah, that was such a
I got one of those yellow shirts, put it on right
Yeah,
away, and I was
yeah.
just like, go Gophers.
I didn't know where to get the pom-poms.
Oh,
So-
they were on our seat.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I got there super late, and I got a seat saved behind me. So
You got a
I
seat
didn't-
saved? That's so
I got
nice,
a seat
though.
saved. Yeah, so clutch.
See, I was there
Shout out
low
Salt.
key an hour early.
Yeah, you have to. I did. I was not. So I didn't have a pom pom, so I took my Gopher shirt and I waved it
Oh,
around in the
that's
air
smart.
while everyone else was.
It
was like, that works.
M-I-N.
Yeah, and then we went to McDonald's. You went after it too?
McDonald's? No, I went to Qdoba.
Okay, good. And then I didn't miss you at
Yeah.
McDonald's. Yeah, it was horrible. It was so busy.
We saw, me and Ashley went to Qdoba and we walked past and we were like, wow, everyone's going to McDonald's.
Yeah, we went. One of our Salt homies, we didn't get the order until
Oh, seriously?
we missed. They skipped our order, and actually no, we thought they skipped her order. She sat down. She ordered again, and then they got her original order. So we got 2 orders.
Dang, I guess low-key I'd take that.
Yeah, I mean, you paid for it, so I might as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of McDonald's and food, we're going to take a little bit of a step up for McDonald's. And we're going to go to Athletes Village. So
Oh,
what was
yeah.
that like?
Everyone loves Athletes Village.
Hmm.
It's great. So, basically in the summer it wasn't open, though, which was hard.
Okay.
So we had Red Card, which
Red card.
it's basically this app, and we could go anywhere in Dinkytown and get, free food, basically.
What? For
Yeah.
athletes?
Yeah, for athletes. I think the football team honestly still gets it in season just because they have so much money. But we don't get it anymore because now Athletes Village is open. But yeah, we can go there it's open from 11 to 2 and then 4 to 8. And then
Okay.
lunch. I usually eat lunch and dinner there, which is really nice. They'll have omelets. They'll have, pasta. They'll have pizza. They have burgers. They have everything. And then usually they have a special item and so sometimes it'll be Asian food or
Right.
Mexican food. It just depends.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then it's honestly you walk in and it's high school lunch high school cafeteria. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But Minnesota Gopher version.
But you see all the athletes in there too, right? You see
exactly. And every sport kind of has their own table.
I figured. I thought so. Yeah.
You secretly there's no name tags, but you
But
secretly
you know
where you're
it's
supposed to go.
unassigned seating. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
I know
unassigned
what you mean.
seating.
That's
So yeah.
so funny.
So it's the football team will be here, baseball team here, us here.
You'll be
So it's
there, yeah.
hockey here. It's fun. So yeah, I'm glad I worked up the courage though, be able to go alone. Sometimes just with my schedule, I gotta go and then I have to go to class, and so I just sit there eat. But everyone I love how chill it is during the lunchtime time or whatever. It's so chill, laid back. During night, it's kind of a little bit more chaotic.
Probably.
But honestly, we look forward to dinner every day because it's social hour.
Oh yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it's a really fun time.
It's the only time you have together, pretty much, outside of
Exactly.
practice.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fun time. And the chefs there, nicest people ever.
Yeah,
Great cooks. So yeah, I love them.
yeah. There's a pizza dining hall.
Okay,
Remember-
but Pioneer and 17th are still good though.
17th is good. Pioneer,
Really? I just heard
Yeah.
it's really busy and hard to find.
Pioneer is
spot.
busy.
Yeah.
I'm actually in Pioneer.
Oh yeah. See, you
Yeah.
got lucky.
I got stupidly lucky. Like they
See?
go even on the website, they were like, you're gonna get Bailey or Middlebrook if you're transferring.
Oh.
But
wow.
I don't know how I got Pioneer. I
That's
don't know.
actually insane.
So insane.
Wow.
And like my friend group is like their like main place is the Pioneer Lounge. It's like that. It's like a room. It's like a lounge.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
But they have like a fireplace, so it's like kind of
Oh my
homey. It's like
gosh.
so much fun.
That's
So lucky. So grateful.
That's so fun.
So what was it like qualifying for the NCAA tournament?
It was definitely like such a great feeling, like being a freshman and then also like being able to go to the NCAA tournament for the first time was like two crazy things happening at once. And so it was just great because I know like that's obviously always a goal for, you know, every soccer team. And considering we haven't achieved it in like the past couple of years, or at least like,
I want to say 2018.
yeah. And
2016.
so it was definitely like just something that everyone's been working really hard for, and for it to finally like come true was great. And just like the fact like being like, I know rankings are important, but just like working so hard and even like seeing it, I don't know,
Yeah.
like seeing where we were gonna be matched up against, and I don't know, it's just crazy to think like, I don't know, it's just kind of a crazy thing to think about, I guess. But yeah, it was a great feeling. And then watching like, we went to the Huntington Bank, we went up to like the top floor, like to see what bid we were.
Right.
Like
yeah.
the screen, like
the
the
T on the TV.
yeah,
It was
like the
what-
show or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and you were all together as a team, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just really like cool.
So like, what was that like? Just like, let's say I'm like a fly on the wall, right? And like,
Yeah.
what would it be like watching you guys just like, or like,
We were like, woo!
yeah. What was that? What was that feeling?
Well, it was just like, because we had like an idea who we'd play first, but we didn't really know. We thought it would, like our coach was telling us we'd play like a South Dakota, like something like that, which we like didn't want to play like a UNC first round. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And so just seeing that, I think seeing that we were going to play South Dakota, we were definitely like, whew, like a little relief. But at the same time, we also know how good of a team they were,
Yeah.
which like we don't take
any game for granted.
exactly
Yeah.
no game for granted because anything can happen on
Yeah.
any given day.
Exactly.
And so I think just seeing that just really like gave us an extra boost. Like we're finally actually doing this, and then being able to host the first game, which also was very exciting
Yeah.
to have like a lot of fans. But then they also had a big crowd too from South Dakota, and so it was honestly pretty evenly like in the fan, like from a fan perspective, pretty evenly matched. Like they had a lot of people, so it's just a great environment, really close game. So yeah, but it was great
Yeah.
to get the win.
Yeah. Super fun.
Yeah.
What was it like doing a walk, just like walking into the NCAA tournament, the very first game you played? Like, what was that experience like? Just like seeing everything kind of unfold.
Well, playing SDSU, we were at, home field, Elizabeth Lyle Robbie.
Yeah.
It was definitely like crazy. It was just like weird because it's pretty much, like I'm so used to it, but then seeing like a bunch of the NCAA banners
Yeah,
and stuff,
all the
that
logos.
definitely
Yeah.
made it crazy. But it was definitely even crazier when we went to UNC Chapel Hill.
Oh yeah.
That
Yes.
stadium was like actually insane. And
Really?
so that was definitely more of a jaw drop for me because like the day before we'll go visit the field, check out the turf, and it's just like it was like a whole different level. It was like the seats were like Premier League, like cushion seats like on the sideline. The grass was amazing. It was a great day out too. So I think that was definitely where I was like, wow, this is actually like really real, And so,
Yeah.
and even just like you get off the bus to like go down the field, and there's just like a bunch of cameras everywhere, and I'm like, I don't belong here. It's like feels, you know what I
Like
mean?
imposter syndrome almost.
Exactly.
Like, what did I do to get here?
Like
right?
what I do, and like all these videographers like
Right. these-
taking a video of me like putting my cleats on. I'm like, should I be doing this right now? Like it's weird,
Yeah.
And it's like crazy to think about too, where like I said, social media, like I'll see players on like the UNC team that are like have done amazing things, or like UCLA, and then
Yeah.
actually playing them, I'm like,
Yeah.
what the heck,
Yeah. I mean, there's almost a reverse phenomenon where you like follow someone online and social media, like look up to them, know about them, but then like seeing them in
Mhm.
person doing their thing, it's like, wow, it's like
It's like weird.
It's weird,
That's how I
right?
feel when I like went to like U.S. Women's National Team soccer games, like seeing like Carly Lloyd or Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
Like they seem fake because I've only seen them
you
online.
only see them online, or
Exactly.
It's like, wow, these are real people that are doing things. It's like, wow,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, crazy feeling.
Do you have like a favorite goal ever?
Goal ever? Oh, this is hard. I don't know. Oh, favorite goal ever.
I know you hinted at the one against Tonka.
Oh, that one was honestly like probably top 5, definitely.
Top 5.
Because I don't. Well, okay.
So give us some context.
Being from Hopkins, okay. You know, you hate Minnetonka. Like, that's just what we do. We hate Minnetonka. And I know I'll make goals in my head. So I knew one goal was like before I graduate, I want to beat Minnetonka. Like, I want to beat them. And so since like I didn't beat them in like my previous years, having it being my senior year, we only played the Lake Conference team only like once. It changed.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, or like my last year it
I don't
changed.
remember.
So we're used to playing them twice, but we only played them once.
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, wow, like I only have one moment because like I don't play them in sections. So it's like, and it was a home game, so it's like I have to lock in. And so I think it was one of those games where I think they scored first, and then it was a good goal. Like I just know someone passed to me, and then I was able to, I think it was outside the 18, went over the keeper's head. That's like, as a center midfielder, that's like the best goal, like, ever. Like, that's just a great feeling. And so that was like insane. And then like we had a good amount of students show up too.
Oh, good.
And so, and then the second half, one of my teammates, she's actually really young, her name's Tessa, she scored like the game winner. I think there was maybe still like 20 minutes left or something, but in the second half, a really far out goal.
Yeah.
And it was like crazy. And then like the last 10 minutes we're like, okay, we have to lock in, they are not scoring. And then we like, after the game, we like cheered and like, it seemed like we won state even though we just beat Minnetonka, but to be honest, that was like our state.
That was your state.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Tonka was like this ragtag team at the time. Like, this was your senior year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we had multiple D1 commits on our team and multiple D3 commits on our team.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't want to sound stupid, just being like, wow, you beat Minnetonka. Like, it was just like high school soccer, but like I said,
again, it meant the world for you at the time.
Yeah, in the moment, that's all I wanted. So, yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. So much fun. Not for me, though, but.
Yeah,
so
not for you, but. Yeah.
It's kind of goofy that now I get to hear stories about you guys beating the crap out of my team.
Exactly. But now we're at the same school, so.
Yeah, no one cares of it anymore. It's just, it's college.
Exactly.
Ooh, I have a follow-up question. I have a random question. This probably worked better for Ashley, but like, what's it like seeing your former teammates? Did you have any teammates that played? Who else committed from Hopkins?
Just me and Savannah for soccer.
Who'd she play for?
UMD.
You don't play each other. Okay, no, can't do that one.
Yeah, well, I guess, I did play against Maddie Darlene a little bit.
You do?
In high school. I played against her in high school.
Okay.
And then, but not, like, on the same team. Well, I guess I played with Izzy in club. But.
Because you were in MTA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was that like, playing with Izzy?
That was definitely really, because I knew, obviously, like, soccer world, I knew about her, but it's great to, finally meet her. She's a great person, like, on and off the field, a great leader.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, playing with her, but, like, also Ashley, like, Grace Polidal, like, Grace Espy, like, they're just, like, great players. And so, like I said, I just feel like I got better, which is great.
Yeah, it's for sure. Like, again, you are the average of the 5 closest people.
Exactly.
So it's like, pick the good, bigger people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd love to be the average of them. So, win-win.
Yeah. What do you think people get wrong about women's soccer?
Ooh, wrong about women's soccer. Oh, that's so hard. I have no idea. There's definitely things out there. That's like a ChatGPT question. And then give me an inspiration. Wrong about women's soccer. I don't know. That's a hard one.
What would ChatGPT say?
Should we see what ChatGPT...
Did you find out?
Yeah, because honestly, they might give me ideas. Or chat, whatever, might give me ideas.
Okay.
Oh, no, what is it?
Oh, no. These are wrong, by the way. These are incorrect. I should preface that.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go... It's still loading. These are all so bad. It's loading 10. Okay. Oh, it says, would you want to feature any of these myths in your podcast? How'd you know I have a podcast? Freaky.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Okay, number 10. It's just a lesser version of men's soccer.
Oh, that one's definitely wrong. Wrong.
Number 9. Women's soccer doesn't have exciting moments.
What? Oh my goodness. What the heck? ChatGPT is stupid.
It does refute it, though. It's like, this ignores some of the most iconic moments from
Okay, good.
Randy Chastain's 99 World Cup winning penalty to England's Chloe Kelly scoring the winner at Euros.
And
in 2022.
our head coach is actually married to Brandy Chastain's brother.
What?
And so Brandy
Are you
Chastain
serious?
has come to multiple practices of us.
Multiple Gopher games.
Yeah, and given us pep talks
That's
and
sick.
advice. So
That's
yeah.
so cool. I would have never known that if I didn't generate this on ChatGPT.
Exactly. How crazy is that?
Number 8, they should play by different rules. Smaller goals or shorter games.
Stupid.
Number 7, it's not profitable.
Okay, one thing about women's soccer too is men are so dramatic. We're at least. Oh, that's number 6.
Number 6, yeah. They're
We're less dramatic.
number 6. Women fake injuries less than men.
True. It's because we're tougher. That's the issue. We don't need to fake them. We just fight through it.
Yeah.
But I get sometimes faking it is a part of the game though. Falling down in the penalty box, wanting that foul.
Is that a thing in college soccer at all? Women's or men's?
Well, sometimes even our coaches will be if you feel a hit and you can go down and maybe earn something, do it. Which is kind of fun. That's
yeah.
Exciting
okay,
to me,
okay, okay.
Use some of my acting skills, see what happens.
I don't think it's a gender thing. I think it's just a thing.
Sometimes it's a part of the game, but some guys, for example, a guy might fall and roll around 10 times, and a girl I just feel will just get up, but
yeah, it's funny.
yeah.
The women's team only dominates because U.S. women's team only dominates because other countries don't invest, which I don't think that's true.
No, yeah. People are definitely investing a lot more now.
Goalkeepers are too small.
What the frick? What does that even mean?
How's that? People think that? Do people actually think that?
I don't think
I
so
hope
at
not.
all. I've never heard that before, ever. If anything, they should be tall and you know what I mean?
Right? Maybe it's women are smaller than men.
Which
maybe that's
sometimes, but I know a lot of guys I'm bigger than, so I'm
This guy
yeah,
right here,
exactly.
I'm 5'4". What am I gonna do about it? Oh my goodness, I would be a horrible goalkeeper because I'm 5'4". Oh, women's soccer doesn't get fans.
We do.
That's not true.
Definitely.
Well, slower and less skilled.
Not true.
No. And also not as competitive, which I don't
Not
get
true.
because it's
Exactly.
a game. How are you more competitive?
We're all super competitive.
Of course you're
people.
competitive. It's
Exactly.
college sports. Why would that be different gender-wise?
Exactly.
Okay. What legacy would you like to leave on Minnesota women's soccer?
Oh, that is a tough one. But I would probably just say, I want to be known as someone that kind of people knew, always worked hard, and like I said, have a fun time with it. I want to be someone where people can go to for advice, or even if they're having a bad day, know I can boost them up, cheer them up.
Yeah.
But like I said, the hard work part, I want to look like the hardest worker on the field. That's always my goal when I'm playing.
Right.
And so if I can just leave that in my teammates and coaches' eyes, I feel that's the biggest thing I want to achieve. So yeah, just being a hard worker, like I said, having fun, making jokes, brightening people's days, that's always the best thing that I want, or that's the thing I always want to do. So,
Yeah. Who on the team right now would you like to shout out and why?
Oh, wow. Ooh, this is so hard. Who on the team? Oh, I want to shout out everyone.
Yeah, you can.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I want to shout out each and every player on Gopher Women's Soccer. They're honestly, like I said, they're my best, some of my best friends ever. I came in not knowing what to expect, and the fact that I was able to, click with these girls is just, the best feeling ever. I can be, my full authentic self. I don't have to, shy away from anything.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing, because being a freshman, sometimes you come in quieter, but the fact that I could come in and, make jokes, it's just, we have a shared story on Snapchat, and, we'll all post just, things happening in our day. And it, is, the thing that, brings me so much joy, just, looking at those Snapchats. And, like I said, I know I can, like, have fun, but then also when I am having a bad day or need advice, I have so many older girls I can go to or people I'm close to that, will, give me, like, a little pep talk here and there, a little extra boost. So, yeah, they're great. I love them.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you found such a supportive team.
Yes, they are great people. Love them so much.
Yeah. We have to. I've been talking to my friends about college and just like seeing what's college like. Just walking around campus, like looking at different things, noticing different things. And when my friend and I both came to the conclusion, his name's Gotham. He goes to University of Illinois, which is also a big school. We've been seeing student athletes around.
Oh, yeah.
And with the student athletes comes a certain device that they may use to get from one place to another really quickly.
The scooter?
The scooters. Is that like a thing? That's a stereotype that college athletes use the scooters.
I see so many TikToks about it. Honestly, I think people have them I'm sure athletes have them for different reasons. Some athletes need them for, like, actually, like, time management, I feel like, from getting, like, from practice to class. Like, I know in the fall I would have been, like, so cooked if I didn't have my scooter. Like, with time, like, I would have been late to so many of my classes. But then I also know some, like, for example, football players, like, we live at the Radius. Athletic Village is, like, right across the street. Yeah. Some of them scooter there.
They scooter there?
Yeah, and I'm like, we walk. We walk there.
Oh, my God.
Some is just, like, out of laziness, But I guess if you have a scooter, you're going to use it, so. But yes, they actually, like, will, like, scooter there, and I'm just like.
I would love a scooter.
It's honestly great. I really recommend. Not when it's icy, though.
Only problem is I got to not get it stolen.
I'm on my second scooter right now.
Yeah.
My first one was stolen.
Got stolen?
I know, I'm so sad.
My bike got stolen.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Dang, that's an L.
That's such an L. So bad.
Did you get a new one?
We're on bike number 2 now.
Yes.
This time we got a U-lock.
Yeah, I have a U-lock too.
Yeah. I think we need to have a U-lock.
Agreed.
Yeah. So now I'm kind of like, also the U-lock took me like 20 minutes to figure out.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
My mom had to show me because I had no idea.
The problem is my U-lock key was like not cooperating. I had to spend like 30 minutes outside of Middlebrook just like fumbling with the U-lock. And
like, people probably like, is he trying to steal it or is that actually his?
Oh no, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
There are probably people that like went somewhere then came back and they still saw some guy trying to steal his own bike with his key.
He's still here? Yeah.
Yeah, and I got one of those like bike lock one by Moose Tower.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like super nice. I don't need to lock my bike twice.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good. But I heard that some people with the scooters, they use the scooters because they don't want to get injured. Is that a thing or no?
I haven't met anyone that said that, but honestly, it could be.
And my theory is that I think that it's a combination of practice times because you can't be late to practice.
Exactly.
You can be late to class in most cases, but not to practice.
Yeah.
And then also you have to lug a bunch of stuff around because you're in a sport.
Yeah.
And well, it's like you can't,
at least we have locker rooms and stuff, but like, in my school bag, it's honestly just school stuff, though. Like, I'm usually just lugging my school stuff around. But also, it's like I said, a little bit is laziness. Like, for example, if you're tired after practice, you don't want to walk to Carlson.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, too.
And then it's also, like, you want to save your legs for, like, what you're doing tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Because what e-scooters have over bikes is that you literally do nothing on an e-scooter. You just twist the twister.
I just press my button and I go.
Oh, you go. Bikes have to pedal.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah. I got the Lime bike too, the Lime scooter when I was here.
I used the Lime bike. I was so confused.
Yeah.
I do not understand it at all. I was like
so
pedaling and trying to pedal. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing, and also in the summer we were liming so much.
Oh no.
That it just cost so much money. Where I'm like, I'm just gonna buy my own scooter.
Yeah, you should have bought your own scooter in the summer.
Exactly. Yeah. And I did like towards the end of the summer, and then I had it for school, and so yeah.
I remember when I went to cross country state, and I was done shooting state, and I rented a Lime from by the soccer field to the bus stop in St. Paul. And I just remember this with all my gear on my back. I remember just feeling this sense of like accomplishment and like total like control.
Like I did this. Yeah.
It's like in the movies when the guy walks away from the explosion.
Yes. After him, it's like. Has sunglasses on.
Yeah, and he just walks and doesn't look at the explosion. I just felt like that.
It's just like booming behind him. Yeah.
Except it was just some loser scootering on
You're not a loser. Come on. I know when I would watch my high school friends in cross country,
Yeah.
like I felt like I just ran it too,
Right,
because I'm
yeah.
like trying to chase them at like the next stop or whatever. I'm like, oh,
It's the only. I always say it's the only sport with fan participation.
it's insane. Like I don't think when I'm older and I have kids, I'm not having my kids do cross country because I'm not trying to
No?
watch those games.
Did you go to a meet with Sydney's meet?
Like I even went to state, to cheer her on.
Oh, you were at state?
I was at
Oh.
St. Michael, or no, yeah.
Yes, STMA. Yeah.
STMA.
Oh, watching Sydney. Oh,
Yeah,
in the 800.
Yeah, and Henry
Oh, my
Risser
goodness.
also won the 800.
And who else? Oh, Henry. Yeah.
Two Hopkins.
Yeah. No, I remember watching Sydney in the first lap. So
Yeah.
she's like 7 seconds ahead of the field.
Yeah,
It was,
she
like,
got that gap.
Domination.
I was like, thank God. Like, my heart was like pounding for her.
Yeah.
I was like so nervous.
I mean, I expected it, to be fair, but
I expected it too, but at the same time, you have no idea. You're still
Yeah.
just as nervous,
You are. And I remember at the Nordic meet yesterday. This will be a future Nunger photographer leak content here, but
Ooh.
I was at watching my home team. It was Sophia and Stella who do Nordic, and they thought they were going to get third. They came into the meet thinking they were going to get third and maybe win a medal to state, but
Mhm.
they got first. They beat everybody. And I remember watching like Stella and it was like our team was there and everyone was freaking out. I remember feeling this like pit in my stomach.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about because I think it's the
Literally.
same feeling. It's like insane.
I've had that feeling too many times. I still
Yeah.
get it to this day. so.
athletic spectator
Exactly.
experience here. All right. So at the end of every episode, I like to ask my guests the same 3 questions. How do you take care of your mental health outside of soccer?
Like I said, I visit my sports psych every week, I try to like read. I definitely like this semester, like coming back, I'm like, I need to like prioritize just like having me time. Because in the fall, I was always go, whether that was going to soccer or going to school and doing homework, when I never really just had time to like sit and like breathe and just like do the things I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
So that's definitely like me reading or, even just like watching a good show. Or like I've started to knit, which I'm a big knitter
Are you
now.
now? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm attempting a scarf right now.
Okay.
So just like honestly just picking up like little hobbies that has nothing to do with soccer or
athletics
school.
or college. for that matter.
Exactly. Just something I can like, do in my free time is like the best thing.
Yeah. Describe your team in 3 words.
Ooh. Belief. Weird. Not a good weird. We're just like super funny. Like we'll say what's on our mind. Like no one ever has to be serious or like scared to be around us just because we're, you know what I mean? Like we're never judging because we're just
chill.
We're just so weird and chill. Yeah.
Yeah, you're comfortable with each other.
Exactly.
Which is great.
And probably passionate.
Yeah.
I feel like whether we just are so passionate about soccer or not even soccer, like we all do so much in our daily lives and like figuring out jobs, like internships,
Oh yeah.
hobbies. Like we all just like have so much passion for what we do and like honestly it sounds stupid, like so much passion like to live life and achieve great things.
Yeah.
So I feel like that.
What advice would you give to young athletes in the sport of soccer, specifically women's soccer?
I would probably say to honestly just focus on you and try to like cancel out outside noise in a way, because I definitely like throughout my whole soccer career, you'll always have those people that are just like, even if it's coaches, just like nagging at you, yelling at you. We have this phrase where like demeaning versus demanding.
Yeah.
So whether they just seem more demeaning, just kind of like try and like brush it off your shoulders the best you can. And just like honestly, my sister told me this, like you just shouldn't care. Like I do care about soccer, but if I tell myself I don't care, I'm more confident.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to have
Yeah.
fun. Because at the
Exactly.
end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm just trying to do a sport I love
Yeah.
and play for as long as I can. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
As I said in the beginning, Avery and I both love to yap, and this was such a fun episode to record with so many laughs and goofy moments. As always, I will share 3 takeaways from our conversation we had together. Number 1, Avery got to play with many incredible teammates throughout her high school, club, and college career, and it's very clear that they had a very positive impact on her and formed her into the player and, frankly, person that she is today. It just goes to show that, as she said in the episode, you really are who you surround yourself with. Number 2. She leveraged a lot of the resources that the U of M has to offer, which help her cope with the strong emotions that come with being on a college sports team right out of the gate as a freshman. It just shows the positive things that can happen to you when you reach out and ask for help. But the biggest takeaway and frankly thesis statement of this entire podcast is that despite all the things that athletes from all across the world in sport have accomplished, at their core, athletes are just normal people. College athletes just go through the same experience of going to class, making friends, going to games, and in this case, joy rides on the e-scooter. Just like any typical college student. They're just like you and I at the end of the day. I'm Nate Unger, and this was Avery Petty. Let's all thank her for her time and wish her good luck on her collegiate career with the Gophers. Thank you so much for listening to the Momentum Podcast. Chase your dreams, be kind to each other, and keep an open mind.